there's going to be a suspension of some length, Deshaun Watson. So it looks like the starting quarterback for the Browns will be Jacoby Brissett unless something changes via trade. Kind of an interesting perspective here. Pat McAfee, longtime Colts, a close follower of the Colts, had this to say about Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett, I'm a fan of.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was stumping for Jacoby to be MVP whenever he was the Colts quarterback because he was doing very well like the first 10 weeks. Then Cam Hayward put his massive head into Quentin Nelson and the other offensive lineman, got him off, hurt his knee. He was not the same quarterback after that. Just wasn't. It was vastly different than what it was beforehand. So I think Jacoby can be very, very good in the NFL. I still believe that. I think he also is an incredible backup quarterback. Great for the quarterback's mentals, great for the vibe. He was one of the leaders of this team when he was here behind Andrew Luck. Like, I think he's great to have. He might be their guy for the whole year.
And again, that's a former player's perspective who knows him well. So it's just an interesting perspective on somebody who knows Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, and especially, even though McAfee and Brissett were never teammates, that doesn't mean that McAfee didn't have the pulse of the locker room, that he didn't have teammates that were still there. So, getting a chance to hear that about Brissett in the locker room really is helpful, and especially for him, he's still going to have a great offensive line in front of him here in Cleveland. So, again, dealing with some of those knee injuries and everything like that, I don't necessarily know if that's going to be as much of a factor for him here in Cleveland. But I think he raises a great argument because, again, I think that, looking at Jacoby Brissett, I think that he can be a solid quarterback for you as long as you have the right weapons around him. And, again, with a running game like he has here in Cleveland with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, I think it makes a lot of sense. That offensive line, I think, can create enough time for those young wide receivers to get open at that point, along with Amari Cooper. So, I do think that Brissett has an opportunity to really succeed here in Cleveland. But also, I think that he can really take the lead and take that next step, given the fact that they have the right pieces surrounding him. And again, he has that opportunity to really kind of fill in the gaps until Watson comes back from that suspension.